Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the University of Tennessee Knoxville commencement exercises. This day represents a milestone accomplishment in the lives of our students. We are proud of their achievements at UT, and we know that you are too. Out of respect for all our graduates, we request that everyone in attendance stays until the end of today's ceremony. We want everyone to experience this important day without interruption or disruption. Please also remember that this is a formal academic ceremony and appropriate decorum is expected. At the end of the ceremony, all graduates and guests are asked to exit the arena up the stairs to the concourse level. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the academic procession. The procession includes college marshals, faculty representatives, and members of the stage party, led by University of Tennessee Knoxville Provost John Zomchik and UT System President Randy Boyd. Please remain standing as you are able, and gentlemen, please remove your caps as we begin today's ceremonies with the presentation of our national colors and the singing of our national anthem. Vocalist Staley Clark is accompanied by members of the Tennessee Brass. Today's color guard is presented by U.S. Air Force ROTC cadets.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Spring 2026 commencement of the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. I am Provost John Zomchik, and it's my honor today to preside over these commencement ceremonies. Today, we celebrate an important milestone for our graduates. This is a day for our graduates to reflect on the knowledge and skills that you all have gained, the experiences you have had, and the relationships you have forged during your time on this beautiful campus. You have poured yourself into your studies, your research, your performance, and your art. You have discovered new interests, and you have made new friends, lifelong friends that will stay with you no matter where you go. You have done the work, and you are prepared for whatever comes your way next. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating these wonderful graduates. Kylie, wherever you are, let's go. All right. Now, none of us achieve great things without support along the way. To the parents, grandparents, family, and friends who have championed today's graduates, thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting and encouraging them. I know how proud you are of your graduate, and I want you to know how grateful we are for you. Thank you for all you have done over the years that they have been here. And to our faculty and staff who are sitting here at the front of the arena, you have challenged, mentored, and inspired our students from the moment they have arrived on our campus. Thank you for your dedication and all you have done on their behalf. Graduates, please join me in thanking your friends, family, and the faculty. Now, graduates, if you'll indulge me for just a brief moment, think back on your first weeks on campus. You may remember that your initiation into the volunteer family began with torch night, when you came together with all the other new arrivals to pledge to live by the volunteer creed, the creed that is inscribed on our torchbearer. One that beareth the torch, shadoweth oneself to give light to others. This past Wednesday night, we gathered for a second torch night, this one a farewell. Once more, you committed yourselves to step forward in moments big and small, to serve and to lead and to light the way for others. Whether you were able to make it to Wednesday's ceremony or not, when you cross the stage in a few moments, you will renew your commitment to lighting the way for others, to our guiding principles of selfless and courageous leadership. Always keep those principles in mind. They will serve you well. They will help you meet challenges ahead. Most importantly of all, they can inspire you to make the world a better place for family, for neighbors, your fellow citizens, and all that you encounter. You have spent years preparing yourself for what comes next. Turn those years now into action. Let your passions be fuel for helping others turn their dreams into reality. Now more than ever, the world needs volunteers who will step forward with compassion when they see a need and with courage where they see a challenge. The ways in which you will build your careers and contribute to your communities will differ. Each of you has personal strengths that will bring equally personal opportunities. But let us leave here today joined together in harmony by the shared volunteer spirit. Although your time as a student now comes to an end, your time as a volunteer will never end. I hope you think fondly of the memories that you have made here. As you become alumni of this special place, never forget, you will always have a home, sweet home on Rocky Top. Carry Rocky Top in your hearts, and we will carry you in our hearts as you go forward. Be proud of your accomplishments. Have confidence in your readiness for what is next, and step forward as true volunteers to serve the world's needs. Congratulations again, graduates, and go Vols! It is now my pleasure and my honor to invite the president of the University of Tennessee System, Randy Boyd, to the podium.
Thank you, Provost Somczyk. So graduates, family, faculty members, distinguished guests, good afternoon. This is the audience response part of the program. Good afternoon. Thank you. There'll be another one at the end, so be ready. So as the president of the University of Tennessee System, it's my honor to bring greetings from the University of Tennessee System. However, I'm looking at the graduates now, and maybe even some of your family. If you're like I was back in 1979, which is 47 years ago when I graduated, I had absolutely no idea that there was a UT system, let alone what it did. So just in case you might be like me, here we are by the numbers. So we have 5 campuses across the state. We have 2 statewide institutes, the Institute of Agriculture and the Institute of Public Service. We have 95 extension offices, 1 in every single county, serving 156,000 4-H students. We have 10 ag research centers with over 35,000 acres. Totally, we have over 65,000 students. We have 15,000 faculty and staff. And after this weekend's graduations, we'll be graduating 15,000 more alumni, which will put us over 500,000 alumni for the first time ever. So, on behalf of everybody at the University of Tennessee, I'm here to say congratulations to all of you. So today, we're celebrating all that you've accomplished. To arrive here today, you've had to overcome some extraordinary challenges, and through it all, you have succeeded. I've spent my life studying successful people. And I have found there's no one path to success. There's no one leadership style and no one magic formula. However, I have found that every single successful person has one thing in common, and that one thing is persistence. Everyone gets knocked down. Everyone fails at some point, but successful people get back up and keep going. By sitting here today, you have proven that you have what it takes. You have proven that you're persistent. You have proven that you have the intelligence and the talent and the determination and the grit to be successful. So congratulations. We're all excited to see all the things you're going to accomplish in your life. So, I'm not the keynote speaker today, and I was reminded that actually nobody came here to hear me speak. But I can't help myself. I'm old and I always want to give advice, so I'm going to give you 3 pieces of advice, but I'll make it really quick. First, and here's something you won't hear every day. In fact, I have it under good confidence that I may be the only commencement speaker in the entire country that's going to give this bit of advice, which is kind of hard to be unique, right? But I think I'll be the only commencement address speaker that will give this bit of advice. So here's the advice. I want each of you to go forth and fail. So here's why I say that. Everyone fails at some point, and doing so early in life has its benefits. If you're like I was, if you fell early, you probably didn't have anything to start, you don't lose a whole lot, so you don't have that far to fall. Second, you learn more from your failures than you do from your successes. You're young, so you have the rest of your life to benefit from those lessons. So be bold, take some risk, and make your first career choice a place where you can continue to learn. Even if there's a chance of failure, that's okay. Second, make detailed plans and have ambitious goals, but also look for serendipity. Oftentimes, the best things in life are those that you don't plan for. That's the definition of serendipity. And I have found that if you expect serendipity, if you're looking for it, you'll find it. And lastly, remember success begins with yes. Every great adventure, every great story starts with someone saying yes. It never starts with someone saying no. So look for opportunities. Take some risk, and say yes. And that's it. 3 pieces of advice. Don't be afraid to fail, look for serendipity, and say yes to opportunities. In closing, don't think of this commencement as the end of your relationship with the University of Tennessee. For me, it was really just the beginning. As I mentioned earlier, I graduated 47 years ago from Knoxville, and I've benefited more from my relationship from my alma mater after graduation than I did before. My business had research partnerships with UT. We hired UT graduates and sponsored forums. I personally had the opportunity to be a guest lecturer, served on some advisory boards, and formed philanthropic partnerships to give back to our community. I've also tried to pay back my university by donating to projects that I'm passionate about. Now, I have the privilege of serving as our president, which is the greatest honor of my life. For me, graduation was just the beginning, and I hope the same will be true for you. So please stay engaged and continue to give back to your alma mater so that thousands more can benefit from the same great experiences that you have had. Once again, congratulations on today's tremendous accomplishment. Here's the other audience response part. Go Vols! Go Vols! Thank you.
Thank you, President. Thank you, President Boyd, for those words. Graduates, as you just heard today, you'll be joining a vast network of fellow volunteers. 500,000, if my arithmetic is right, of people who have gone through the University of Tennessee system. They have taken what they've learned here and shared it with the world. Under your seat, you will find a gift from the UT Alumni Association, a reminder that you will always have a home sweet home on Rocky Top. Don't open it, leave it there, because you may not come back to your same seat, but get one before you leave. Today, our graduates will be introduced individually. Our students have worked hard to earn their degrees. I ask that you be patient as we recognize each graduate. We will announce names by college, starting with the College of Education, Health, and Human Sciences. Graduates, the ushers will direct you to the stage where you will be introduced. Before you cross the stage, you will be handed a distinguished letterpress print of the Torchbearers Creed. This exclusive print is given only to graduates at commencement, a way to forever treasure your time here and to remind you of the importance of giving light to others. Once you have received the print and crossed the stage, please return to your seats. The official degree conferral will take place once all names have been called.
It is now our pleasure to introduce the 2026 graduating class of the College of Education, Health, and Human Sciences Future Program. The Future Program is a 2- or 4-year course of study which empowers students to achieve gainful employment in the community.
Blake Randall McClurkin. Emily Dittrey. Eric Shen. Weston Trent. Eric Higgins. Carson Hudson.
Tristan Ford.
Salahuddin Mansour Abdul Razak. We will now recognize graduates receiving degrees from the College of Education, Health, and Human Sciences. Millie Michelle Mitchell. Abigail Opal Alexander. Sarvesh Vinod Kumar. Betsy Margaret Blankenship, Naisha Viren Patel, Chloe Eloise Church, Hedda K. Patel, Mary Olivia Brundick, Radhi Shetal Patel, Rusty James Dalkey, Rachel Rose McIntyre, Delaney Abigail Griffin, Tara Elizabeth Thomas, Kayla Marie DeMena, Alexa Jade Cinnamon, Bella F. Harvey, Ella Morgan Schulman, Addison Ann Hopkins, Catherine Page Siglin, Sam Alexander Carneal, Adelaide Kate Rudkin, William Christopher Crowder, Kelsey Elizabeth Catherine McCabe, Anna Blair Jackson, Kira Angela Young, Ellie Kate Klein, Grace Caroline Lawler, Frances Marie Hutton, Heather Claire Sundstrom, Ellen Elizabeth Claxton, Sophie Suzanne White, Margaret Anna Braun, Claire Adrienne McAlizzi, Gianna Nicole Dembski, Gretchen Sidney Wade, Natalie Ann Galicchio, Eliza Claire Williams, Claire Marie Cook, Eva Carolina Vela Williams, Caroline K. Caldwell, Avery Rose Metzger, Grace McKenna Hall, Elizabeth Ann Nix, Lily Anyanka Anderson, Jalen Wellman, Victoria Yardley Collins, Hannah Mielke, Bella Cruz, Abigail Marie Schwecke, Avril Patricia Guglielmucci, Trish V. Mai, Alicia Marie Anela Makamai Akama, Beth Powell, Kelsey Lee Bell, Lila Joy Ship, Amelie Laura Cardona, Marissa Drew Rittenauer, Maddox James Ernest, Lane Louise Rupert, Dion Hardin, Caden Ray Roberts, Eli Charles Etherton, Madison John Meek, Casey Boone, Gracie Madison Watson, Joshua Jack Helston, Lily Elizabeth Sands, Hunter Christopher Barnes, Kara Nicole Pennington, Jace Hoffberg, Eleanor Ann Wurst, Mahala Ann Ezel, Abigail Carolyn Grace Wagner, Jackson Thomas DeCamp, Gretchen Morrow Wimmer, Madison Mackenzie Alio, Tabitha Renee Phelps, Mackenzie Harklerode. Anastasia Catherine Lamar. Justin Robert Bomer. Avery E. Struble. Frank Cipriano. Olivia Maria Wawrzyniak. Rowan Howell. Liana M. Taylor. Kira Lee Hagan. Kylie Phillips. Carly Samantha Belknap. Eva Caroline Walzer. Grace Nicole Keffer. Bryant McAtee. Mary Frances Ernstberger. Chloe Lynn Roberts. Kendra Michaela Collins. Emily Brooke Taylor. Courtney Hanson. Skyla Rose Stockard. Michael Kenneth Izzo. Avery Jane Nilsson. Rowan Carly Biddle. Kendall Corinne St. Charles. Grace Elizabeth Adams. Leah James Sanders. Heaven Brooke Hulsey. Marley Renee McBride. Calvo Stanford Camp. Olivia Jane Sauché. Ella Page Herring. Claire C. Roundtree. Baylor Ryan Johnson. Madeline Ann Stack. Elaine Hoffman. Jake Michael Olivier. Natalie Hoagland. Elizabeth Leslie Tolan. Emma Catherine Garner. Ella Rose McGuian. Jacqueline Genevieve Burgess. Grace Margaret Sakel. Anna Catherine Krotz. Lauren Elizabeth Spencer. Elaine McCullough Deakins. Anna Claire Roddy. Taylor Grace Hester. Mackenzie Christine Aguilar. Madeline Rose Tipton. Molly Margaret Foster. Leah Maradian. Nicholas Vincenzo Centofanti. Erin Danielle Maddox. Brian Richard Kelly. Diana Michelle Pangle. Jacob William Bellew. Abigail Marie Pillow. Margaret Gail Heffernan. Janelle Nicole Medley. Schuyler Elizabeth DeWitt. Lillian Ann Rao. Olivia Claire Bain. Kate Madison Sittler. Erin Maria Catratis. Joa Stephanie Ochoa. Rayanne Lee Dowling. Brooklyn Kathleen Sparks. Catherine Taylor Keith. Danielle Joan Rambat. Madison Ann Hogeveen. Juliana Isabella Maestri. Kaylin Michelle Adams. Ashlyn Elizabeth Strackman. Tori Elizabeth Cavens. Jana Isla Merriman, Elizabeth Frances Bryan, Ansley Emma Meinhard, Susanna Cornelia Donnelly, Angelina Grace Nonecker, Sydney Elisa Kelly, Marley Adrian McAdam, Grace Evelyn Harrington, Peyton Elizabeth Morris, Holly Elizabeth Crockett, Emily Suzanne Worley, Georgia Marie Gillespie, Janaya Ariel Molden, Audrey Rose Gravina, Lauren Marie Trombley, Deirdre Ann Kieran, Taylor Grace McAllister, Bradley Nicole Barkus, Ethan Joseph Wright, Kate Mae Denver, Chloe Jewel Swearingen, Carter Page Craven, Brenna Lenore Reed, Lily Ann Booth, Annalise Rianne Batuhan Rentuza, Erica Renee Bell, Lindsay Elizabeth Moulton, Juan Marie Acosta Torres, Reagan Madison Tuck, Shannon Kelly Davy, Keelani Aline Villalba, Tatum Elise Hall, Tommyann White, Sarah Ashley Glenn, Magdalene Laura Lank, Tucker Evan Green, Rylan Parker Serber Paz, Carson Lewis Johnson, Corin Leanna Pryor, Kylie Dawn Corbin, Anna Elizabeth Walton, Ryan Hamilton Dowland, Kathleen Mary Prados, Lola Grace Beeman, Mercedes Elizabeth Persichetti, Natalie Renee Avento, Cordelia Ann Reynolds, William Riley Blunt, Rachel Katrina Sokowski, Madeline Ray Godfrey, Madeline Elaine Shettig, Allison Horton, Caitlin Christina Tracy, Maggie A. Dickens, Claire Marie Toon, Lakin Delaney Hubbs, William Andrew Palumbo, Andrew Wyatt Foster, Nicholas James Waskelowitz, Isabella Donna Hunt, Lexi Kate Little, Mary Grace DeMarco, Caitlin Ray Nelson, Taylor Michelle Jones, Carter May Ross, Isabella Jatu Harmon, Sydney Brooke Woods, Allison Marie Buemi, Annabella Catherine Spezia, Emma Delaney Kendrick, Riley G. Turpin, Alexandra C. Foy, McLean Marie Patterson, Caitlin Marie Glasgow. Eileen Elizabeth Smith. Eleanor Elizabeth Brumbley. Sophia Jane Perugini. Elizabeth Laura Forder. Emma Kathleen Rogers. Catherine Rose Bowen. Ashton Ray Ripple Meyer. Brady Robert Hostler. Jessica Laura Nolan. Brady Michael Haberman. Aaron Linville Reed. Brady William Kimberlin. Mary Emma Moran. Kyle Matthew Keener. Molly Olivia Yeomans. Eva Dickerson. Stephanie Janet Sheehan. Ava Rose DiOrio. Marin Gray Monesmith. Mia Elizabeth Fioravanti. Devereaux McLaurin Ringer. Emma Arrington. Lucy Caroline Pollard. Audrey Claire Jacobs. Charlotte Emmeline McGahee. Claire Audra Karras. James Brock Yates. Megan Reese Flannery. Jake Elliott Rains. Allison Renee Carter. Alexia Marie Pendergrass. Sophie Elizabeth Carter. Kate Shinblazer Red. Savannah Grace Agnew. Sarah Schmond. Linux Rose Bell. Maria Yoga Kumar. Raymond Garrett Faircloth. Kiana Almina Warabi. Kiona Mari Dimas. Brendan Michael O'Neill. Haley Mercedes Patrick. Michael James McGettigan. Kyla Hayward Blizzard. Luke Jacob Webster. Isabella McQueen Ackel. Caitlin Marie Taylor. Cora Jane Elliott. Sadie Olivia Shands. Eleanor Kathleen Cotler. Emma Victoria Sanders. Ashley Marie Coulter. Daniela Rose Purvis. Abigail Sloan Eisenhardt. Abigail Elizabeth May. Mary Helen Carmack. Margaret Craig Muir. Amelia Grace Klein. Delaney Shea Rourke. Olivia Dawn Bosley. Caitlin Marion Rippey. Morgan Love Jones. Paige Joranne Lira, Emily Ann Aju, Connor Grayson Mallory, Soraya G. Ebert, Braden Smith Pollock, Catherine Alicia Kazinas, Kylie Nicole Randall, Evan Ryan Bobo, Avery Marie McClinton, Zachary M. Davis, Emma Michelle Robinson, Madeline Harrison Alley, Frances Helen Mack, Margaret Genevieve Keller, Natalie Erin York, Paige Patricia Janasek, Grace Elizabeth Mangan, Megan Elizabeth Gansemer, Caroline Grace Yancey, Emma Grace Christopher, Emma Claire Lockridge, Candace Grace Brown, Lauren Nicole Zielinski, Erica Irene Nicely, Sarah Elizabeth Linduff, Julian Hayden Hinson, Erin Marie Vollers, Isabella Lucia Abate, Emma Grace Sanderson, Jackson Tyler Foreman, Drew Mackenzie Nikes, Cooper Stephen Jopling, Sarah Catherine Michaels, Gage Douglas Darden, Iris Elizabeth Reynolds, Maxwell Argalis Frazier, Olivia Robin Peters, John Henry Paul Douglas, Jacob Nolan Spence, Zachary Clay Bueno, Jake Stewart Stow, Terrence Lowell Choi, Benjamin W. Lamar, Kyla Ann Alexander, Davin Christopher Sears, Audrey Grace Barton, Brandon Patrick Turnage, Kendall Estella Crumpler, Kent Anthony McRae, Carson Andrew Dodd, Preston Stewart Connor Roten, Robert Joseph Cangialosi, William Matthew St. Clair, Tristan Lee Bryant, Madison P. Phillips, Aidan Drew Hoagland, Emily Elise Moser, Ashley Faith Hicks, Haley Ann Marie Strain, Alexis M. Jones, Lauren Elizabeth Nowak, Michael John Kent Casey, Gianna Isabel Rizzo, Joshua Edward Holas, Mackenzie K. Mansell, Jeffrey Larkin Castile, Lillian Audrey Sanders, Alexandra Danielle Anderton, Emma Grace Westfall, Joseph Henry Hogue, Haley Christine Latta, Jenna L. Barker, Adriana Rosa Romanini, Rachel Ann Deloach, Nicole Marie Santos, Emmeline Suzanne Arntz, Ann Walcott Steinreed, Cheyenne Elise Gordon, Addison Christine Taylor, Tyan Yana Marche Brown, Ashley Kate Moore, Nicole Page Campbell Miss, Annie Grace Wade, Ava Colleen DePercio, Sydney Page Thurston, Sloan Catherine Jolly, Libby Love, Ava Grace Hope Ross, Isabella McCall Mineo, Michael R. Hazlett, Haley Virginia Lennox, Kylie Denise Debo, Olivia Grace Short, Lacey Jean Crowder, Lauren Marie Owens, Brianna Nikia Marie Davis, Emma Tatum Wartis, Emily Rose Andrews, Avery Corinna Parsons, Isabella Elizabeth Freeman, Anna Claire Nowlin, Claire Marie English, Caroline Jane Peplau, Layla Madeline Kaufman, Chloe Marissa Torgler, Chloe Nicole Enfinger, Emma Madison Taub, Kylie Elizabeth Krummenacker, Hannah Mackenzie Pippin, Abigail Jordan Kelly, Kendall Page Morgan, Connor Michael Hay, Bridget Wei Hua Mickelson, Andrew Brassel, Ellie Roxanne Yanitzi, Mary Elizabeth Hedge, John Braxton Perkey, Kathleen Chris Ewart, Mary Grace Neal, Macy Marion Brooks, Madeline Hope Shirtliff, Georgia Ann Elder, Elizabeth Marie White, Vivian Hean V. Lamb, Mallory Elaine Mercer, Olivia Reagan Brooks, Ty Bradley Williams, Brianna Barthold, Gavin Riley Ogle, Kendall Brooke Clark, Paige Lynn Stevens, Landry Rain D. Jock, Ashley Elizabeth Poling, Sophia Maria Aceves, Jessica Margaret Strime, Talacia Nikaela Cooper, Catherine Patricia Usher, Timothy Webb Galloway, Anna Clemens Taylor, Saad Albeik Bashi, Brittany Chance Robles, Derek Nathan Johnston, Leilani Grace Rodriguez, Tyler Everett Case, Ronnie Dwayne Wesby, Catherine Taylor Joseph, Thoy Rex Nave, Mary Catherine Michelle Avon, Dylan Adam Schoenfeld, Matthew Young Graham, Catherine Elizabeth Orr, Cade Michael Edline, Jameson L. Lindley, Megan Alexis Drabick, Lexi Rose Saldivar, Kaylee Ray Henry, Mario Vincenzo Palotta, Miles Stephen King, Libby Rose Wilshire, Joseph David Dremel, Sophia Elise Clark, Jackson Adkisson, Lily Catherine Maurer, Luke Harrison Beam, Jaden Grace Weston, Brannon Connor Holsclaw, Joy Elizabeth Nolan, Eliza Mary Fales, Madison Sarah Peters, Sarah Wilson Grimm, Emma K. Unger, Ava Elizabeth Harris, Seth Wilson Proctor, Kaylee O'Connor Bachman, Rhonda K. Tracy, Deanna Maher Haresh, Kendall Williams, Elizabeth Renee Day, Jackson Porter Taylor, Peyton Renee Duval, Brooke Ann Mason, Hannah Noel Favre, Hannah Kate Vloitos, Ryan Elizabeth Hettenbach, Andrew Robert Wallace, Caitlin Shea Bull, Braden Payne Ortega, Kaylin McCall Greer, Cooper Smeltzer, Maddie Elizabeth Gamble, Allison Susan Walsh, Margaret Claire Boutignol, Francesca Marie Tomasetti, Alexis Christine Kaplan, McKenna Lane Zabraki, Isabella Marie Diaz, Sarah Rebecca Tyson, Sarah Mackenzie Cochran, Carla Samita Pena, Brandy Leanne Coleman, Richard Bryce Van Huss, Caroline Grace Kirby, Emma Marie Ledford, Lily Grace Hare, Lily Christine Redwine, Blake Elizabeth Johnson, Helen Catherine Perry, Riley Grace Barber, Sophia Camille Thompson, Catherine Elizabeth Horn, Jennifer Brooke Ort, Chasten Reese Holloway, Julia Evan Tatum, Carly Ann Jenkins, Moises Rojas Diaz, Trinity Jordan Fleet, Peyton Shane Riddle, Julia Christine Davis, Abby Nicole Waters, Isabella Rose Carlaccio, Ella Price McCollum, Ella Victoria Gray, Kayla Alexis Zotola, Elise Michael Degas, Ashley Eve Splain, Isabella Marie DeLuca, Mallory Catherine O'Dowd, Paige Elizabeth Cook, Jonathan Keith Schrauner, Lita Gordon, Olivia Carolyn Williams, Julia Taylor Grandstaff, Shelby Diana Palmer, Tatum Elise Gouge, India Deshay Lohman, Addison Lee Buberg, Jaleesa Mariah Wright, Ashlyn G. Cates, Nicholas Francis Simons, Riley Ashlyn Clay, Nicholas G. Stone, Holly Grace Edwards, Celia Grace Niebler, Irene Kirkland Forrest, Anna Elizabeth Mathis. Lindsay Elise Aho. Sophia Christina Meckel. Bridget Kelly Boyle. Savannah Grace McLean. Hannah Doring. Doremus Taylor. Paige Scarlett Dumphy. Carlos Lucas Francisco. Samantha Nicole Hansen. Nathan Edwin Morris. Natalie Louise Ferris. William Adam Martin. Lainey Lee Callis. Aiden Joseph Daly Nix. Ian Patrick Agbanao Ag. Erin Nicole Shu. Anna Michelle Houchin. Bailey Ann Meacham. Emma Kate Jackson. Mary Catherine Satterfield. Nathaniel Humberto Barnett. Natalie Nicholson. Aiden Michael Enlow. Olivia Cara Schlomer. Bridget Kate Barlow. Sophia Grace Rourke. Grace Marie Kotsovetis. Samuel James Miller. Lainey Reese Corlew. Ashton Brantley Moss. Elisa Hernandez Gomez. Nicholas John Tanney. Abby Reagan Jack. Charles Andrew Nations. Florence Finley Brandon. James Patrick Toma. Maris Delaney Jones. Nima Munoj Patel. Bailey Heron Beller. Sienna Nicole Stowers. Tyler Ashlyn Beatty. Kirsten Rice Mancini. Callie J. Borda. Ellie Walker. Megan Riley Frank. Ainsley Reed McCurry. Sydney Page Harvey. Cassandra Christian Sackley. Gina Isper. Annika Lynn Wallen. Connor Joseph Kirby. Zoe Drusilla Messer. Douglas Riggs Johnson Jr. Emma Grace Bishop Stamps. Joshua Dimitri Christodoulou. Brianna Ivanovna Martinenko. Dominic Henry Bevilacqua. Cole Thomas Jones. Erica Michelle Brown. Brock Reagan Roten. Mackenzie Marlena Jadek. Corbin Lane Thomas. Olivia Grace Alexander. Blair Lacey Malone. Breanne Malin Jenkins. Sophia Ellen Soika. Emma Grace Kirkpatrick. Tia Nichelle Taylor. Tessa Elizabeth Hamilton. Lauren Leininger. Elizabeth Grace Kroll. Raquel Alexandria Torres. Courtney I. Ferrari. Chloe Stack. Kali Renee Kut. Kristen Elizabeth McClatchy. Ella Jean Cottrell. Genevieve Isabella Molloy. Megan Judith Cronin. Haley Marie McMullen. Madison Charisse Fedock. Caroline Ashley Loper. Haley Beekler. Emily Mackenzie Wallace. Kaya Faith Johnson. Audrey Claire Liberta. Chloe Diane Johnston. Courtney Boland Lidard. Rachel K. Hughes. Leanne Marie New. Peggy Marie Cotton. Alejandra Medina. Ella Grace Clank. Yanette Ramirez Perez. Amelia Kate Drafts. Emma Pearl Rogers. Vivian Don Bowles. Philip Robert Soulier. Elijah M. Hodge. Lexi Thaxton. Elizabeth Bennett Powell Fitch. Margot Elizabeth Riley. Zach Barton. Morgan Alexandra Leahy. Joseph Wade Terry. Grace Pauline Long. Thomas J. Ketavongsa. Meg Therese Siddiqui. Jason Bowers. Eliza McCall Odenwald. Aline Botelho Kobayashi. Ashley Gabriela Segovia. Emily Mei-Ming Cummings. Sejal Gabrielle Woods. Holiday Marie Harris. Isabella Vaudry. Alyssa Ann Hayden. Olivia Ann Schweer. James Irvin Bart. Mary Catherine Osborne. Quincy Elizabeth Decius. Lillian Faith Vergara. Aubrey Barnhart. Kaylee Grace Maynard. Ava Claire Harris. Faith Mackenzie Walker. Julianne Stella Lee Bergen. Macy Elizabeth Page. Rebecca Lee Elsner. Susanna Blair Lowe. Paige Madeline Brown. Addie Gabriella Miller. Preston Lee Arnwine. Avery Elizabeth Lang. Mervice Olnazarov. Riley Elena Lindenberg. Lyris Marie Conrad. Emily Anna Silagi. Elizabeth Allen Bodsford. Ella Brooke Liming. Sarah Fletcher Cagle. Madison Grace Spidell. Blakely Elise Bilderback. Emily Nicole Miller. Jaden Leroy Bowman. Eli Stephen Trax. Mackenzie Jade Howard. Grayson Victoria Weber. Zoe Ida Margaret Brass. Riley Ann Rains. Marshall Christian Heim. Caitlin Elise Roper. Anna Claire Heckman. Madison Agnes Rivera. Caitlin Christine Bone. Olivia Reynolds. Lily Ann Cravens. Caitlin Lane Myers. Kelly Aaron Shawaga. Bella Catherine Peach. Lauren Catherine Holcomb. Jenna Claire Wells. Nathan Troy Bowman. Mary Adelaide Withrow. Emma Grace Clark. Sophia Madison Richter. Grace Halcyon Himes. Sophia Jean Madden. Arden Burns. Ryan McKenna Moody. Emily Renee Hyde. Nathaniel Thomas McGolan. Lauren Nicole Fusco. Lauren Elizabeth Ribau. Jillian Mary Fernstrom. Yasmin Anna Marie Ansipahiolu. Reagan Ann Fry. Megan Riley McCarran. Kelsey Marie Lagina. Grace Margaret Lindgren. Samantha Marie Edwards. Osti Lynn Slater. Reagan Catherine Heitker. Hallie Jo McBrayer. Parker E. Gould. Shayla Page Newport. Cecilia Grace Ritzko. Ella Grace Plasko. Andy Elizabeth Dunavant. Jenna Struck. Isabella Bazan. Ingrid May Wells. Cassidy Elizabeth Collins. Emma Nicole Taggart. Hannah Grace Jarrett. Madeline Grace Lawson. Micaiah Elijah Kareem. Rachel Park. Julianne Adair Bivens. Anna Morgan Rattigan Moore. Emma Taylor DeWalt. Faith Ellen McManus. Lindsay Marie Guyton. Audrey Rose Pollard. Grace Amanda Hembry. Hannah Riley Watts. Melanie Shea Beard. Emmeline Hardy Ratledge. Daly Ray Holman. Sierra Ann Perez. Lily Eileen Krause. Lacey Elliott Word. Olivia Hope Craven. Sarah Elizabeth Ramsey. Anna Catherine Bry. Molly Dale Mayfield. Hannah Ree L. Freeman. Anna Daniels Ward. Ellie Isabella Hassel. Mia Rubinetti. Mark Aaron Davis. Juliana Page Seidel. Haley Ray Kearns. Hadley Magdalene Orth. Adeline Marie Bott. Quinn Vong Vieng Kam. Cassie Emily Harlow. Emily Page Michelonis. Morgan Caroline Armstrong. Lainey Alyssa Obermeyer. Mallory Bryn Atkins. Lila Montana Marie Quessenberry. Catherine Elizabeth Howard. Caitlin Nash. Lauren Hope Cohagen. Ainsley Victoria Patterson. Mary Karis Causey. Annika Christine Rutt. Taya Loren Kitchen. Anna Grace Otvos. Reagan Claire Caton. Cara Lynn Stewart. Rachel Blazer. Cherish Marie Willis. Alexandra Binkley. Maddie Noel Phillips. Alexis Brady. Hadley Brooke Testerman. Kelsey Gabrielle Fincher. Maria Grace Mayerovich. Jalea Elaine Driscoll Turner. Lillian Hensley Sims. Caitlin Brooke Hunter. Kirsten Abigail Orr. Isabel Joyce Graham. Austin Lee Pugh. Lillian Ruth Bell. Jackson Richie Riggenbach. Carly Jane Cox. Michael Corlew Wright. Margaret Ann Cole. Clayton Pierce Turner. Catherine Dunda. Abigail E. McLemore. Alexa Grace Dishner. Amelia Frances Lojudis. Valerie Virginia Allen. Blue Tractor Latham. Casey Eleanor Cregan. Megan Ashley McCauley. Aidan Marie Cook. Luke Spitters. Austin Michael Janda.
Connor McIntosh Douglas.
William Sullivan Davis. Jalen Deshawn Myers. Caitlin Gray Hanna. Maximus Francisco Ponce. Elizabeth Abigail Kospalich. Abigail Grace Neal. Emma Catherine King. Rocky Kaiserman. Allison Kate Baker. Shannon Olivia Anastasia Motter. Emma Elizabeth Kane. Clara Manon. Amanda Michelle Chadwick. Grace Elizabeth Manspeaker. Grant Matthew McClinton. Taylor Elise McDonald. Audrey Barbara Bolton. Jenny Lynn McNeil. Madeline Elizabeth Lacey. Ryan Stewart McClellan. Abigail Virginia Forster. Chase Stanley. Sierra Autumn Dews. Molly Jean Morgan. Carly Nicole Eddy. Quinn Alexander Sabo. JC Marie Jakes. Kylie Renee Shupp. Hannah Serlin. Colton James Shaw. Mackenzie Marie Creed. Grace Catherine Leonard. Bailey Nicole Brinkley. Autumn Rose West. Chloe Elizabeth Kyle. Mallory Paige Miles. Chloe Grace Sabella Cardwell. Jacob Edward Suter. Layla Monet Harper. Anna Claire Moss. Mallory Celeste Covington. Kenna McDowell Lyle. Leilani Juliet George. Leah Kate Pruter. Mariah Lanice Davis. Mia Sandra Land. Alexia Amobi. Kelsey Lynn Pereira. Taylor Hope Brigham. Riley Grace Williams. Tiffany Lauren Kiesock. Max Kyler Nathan. Manasanan Jyotika Bhukana. Tyler Robert McKay. Catherine Annette Aulia. Samantha Renee Patterson. Abrielle Renee Bales. Brandon D. Uzerski. McKenna Gundry Miranda. Jacob Edward Thompson. Alex Cabe Jennings. Colby Graham Parrish. Mia Catherine Weiland. William Clifton Mason. Mackenzie Lee Stapert. Madison Elizabeth Williams. Emily Elizabeth Petty. Kate Elise Runyon. Kylie Miriam Simmons. Ethan Thompson. Owen James Mullen. Jackson Tyler Ross. Nathan Michael Robinson.
Jordan Christopher Thomas.
Blake Austin McCarty. Brandon Reidner. Rachel Marie Lindley. Joe Teamy.
Madison Lane.
We will now recognize graduates receiving degrees from the College of Emerging and Collaborative Studies. Wyatt Q. Phillips. Daniel Jacques Day. Kayla Chantel Stevenson. Autumn Marie Haggis. Tristan Zachary Lawhorn. Jason Nathaniel Bone. Ethan Cole Walker. Cody Alexander Kielberg. Andrew Jacob Urquhart. Patrick Michael Haley. Matthew Albert Shaya. Josh Cannon. Keba N. Lee. Evan G. Goodman. Aram Wiria Sala. Cameron Wesley Curley. Mateo Marnell. We will now recognize graduates receiving degrees from the Natalie L. Haslam College of Music. Julia Case Martin. Aidan Thomas Hodges. Sharice Alana Sims. Brady Michael Elliott. Max Ruthrock Nobinger. William Hunter Brown. Eston Dale Ussery. Jalen Michael Baker. Sherlene Tate Mwaora. DeAndre Diener. Connor Evan Kerr. Brett Allen Beard. Emma Kate Woodward. Annika Grace Blackburn. Meredith Allison McNabb. Evan Grace Gill. Emily Grace Wankerl, Alexandra Genevieve Bozon, Emma G. Poppert, Emily Margaret Baker, Kilmany Ann Sproles, Caleb Joel DeLong, Luke Tressner, Gerald Christian Carroll, Brandon David Sutherland, Lauren Rose Caputh, Preston James Turner, Carson Duckworth, Austin Michael Kerr, John Matthew Dunavant, Jacob David Ross, James Edward Govednik, Elijah Justice Hoffman, Ryan James Dixon, Ian Gabriel Kruger, James Stephen Arthur, Ashley Melvin,
Burke Matthew Rivette.
Zachary Tyler Swafford,
Dare I say it again, congratulations, graduates! Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to welcome to the podium Major Holly Livingston to commission our ROTC cadets into the United States Armed Forces.
Will the officer candidates please step forward? Ladies and gentlemen, in a moment, I will administer the oath of office to these young men and women. I have personally challenged them to embody this oath daily for the rest of their lives. As I administer the oath, I ask that you all carefully listen to the words. And I ask that everyone, families, friends, classmates, faculties, administrators, to help support the Air Force and Army officers as they fulfill this oath. Candidates, raise your right hand. Do you, having been appointed a second lieutenant in the Armed Forces of the United States, solemnly swear that you will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that you take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that you will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which you are about to enter? So help you God. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you the newest second lieutenants in the United States Air Force and United States Army. Thank you, new lieutenants. You may be dismissed.
Thank you, Major Livingston. Graduates, We're all proud of you, and I hope that you always remember this moment and as many moments as led up to this as possible. And now we've arrived at that moment in the ceremony that everyone has been looking forward to, when I confer the degrees and our graduates move their tassels, acknowledging their transition from student to graduate. This is a very special moment to celebrate years of hard work and dedication. Degree candidates, will you please stand? Your presence here today demonstrates that you have done the work and completed the requirements for your degrees. On behalf of the state of Tennessee and the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degrees for which you have been recommended. Undergraduates, you may now move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations! You may be seated for a moment. We love you all. We will close our ceremony, as is our tradition, by singing the alma mater together for your first time as alumni. After the alma mater, at my direction, we will take a few moments to celebrate and soak in this experience. There are a lot of people in Food City Center at Thompson-Boling Arena this afternoon. I think we can shake the rafters with our celebration. Graduates, you may throw your caps, you may share photos with your friends, you may dance in the aisles as long as you don't hurt yourself. Family and friends, let's cheer as loud as we can. This is a moment to celebrate yourself and all that you have accomplished. After the celebration, the stage party will recess and our ceremony will be officially concluded. Graduates and guests are asked to exit the arena up the stairs to the concourse level. Now I'd like to ask everyone to stand for our alma mater. Congratulations again to everyone here today. Are you ready to celebrate? Okay, on my countdown, 3, 2, 1, go Vols!